Welcome to Tango Tips with Mika. Today I have a very special topic for you. How to choose your perfect tango shoe. Let's get started. Remember, our feet are the basis of our whole body structure. So choosing the right shoe for dancing is absolutely important. The perfect tango shoe has to make us feel stable, comfortable. It has to give us mobility, flexibility, and of course, it has to make us feel beautiful. Choosing the right shoe for you is something very personal because every foot, every person is different. But I want to give you some guidelines to bear in mind when you pick your perfect shoe. Number 1, the fitting. When we choose dance shoes, we have to bear in mind that they have to be fitting like a glove. So this means that they are usually a bit smaller than the normal shoes we use for the street. So I, for example, wear one size less in my dance shoes than in my normal shoes. When you go shoe shopping, I recommend you go in the evening because during the day our feet swell a little bit. So in the evening your foot is more or less the size it would be whilst dancing. Secret tip. Number 2, the heel. As to the heel, we have to consider the height and the width, the shape of the heel. So if you choose a very slim and high heel, it might make you feel powerful and very precise, but you have to bear in mind that your muscles have to be prepared for this kind of heel, for this kind of height. So if you feel wobbly in these kind of heights, you might start with a lower one first, and then once you get more training, more technique training as well, it's body training and technique, you can slowly increase the height of your heel. Because the most important thing is comfort and to avoid injuries, right? Number 3, the sole. Let's have a look at the sole. Yes, it can be flexible like this one, or rigid like that one. Okay? Now, the flexible one gives you more feeling of the floor, more mobility of the foot as well, whilst the rigid sole gives you a feeling of more stability. So it depends on your taste, on your style of dancing, and also, again, on how your muscles are trained, yes? Because flexibility requires certain strength as well. Number 4, the wide. Today it's very normal to use open toes. It gives you much more feeling as in opposition to the closed ones. I think the closed shoes were at the beginning of tango, when also the men's shoes were very hard and kind of protected the ladies' toes from some injuries. But I really recommend the open ones, okay? Now, the open back or the closed back is another issue. because closed gives you more stability. Yes, you feel more like the shoe grabs you, holds you. Whilst here, you have more liberty, more feeling maybe, but also you have to, well, have the strength to support this freedom. Yes? Be prepared for taking the freedom. As I said before, not every foot is the same. Like every person is different, each foot is different. So some of us have wider feet, like especially in the metatarsal area, some toes are more widespread, whilst others are very thin. So you have to bear that in mind, that when choosing your shoe, that it fits well, that it doesn't make you slip through, and on the other hand also that you don't feel like you're imprisoned and you feel like it hurts, okay? So you have to be comfortable. And don't feel bad if you have wide feet, because I have wide feet and I think it's, well, it's just life. And number 5, the material. Now, talking about the material, generally we can say we have the leather shoes and the textile shoes. This one, it's a very used one, is leather. So this is cow leather, which at the beginning is very rigid. So you have to kind of break in the shoe, and it takes some time to make it smooth. But in the end, it adapts perfectly to your foot. On the other hand, you have the textile ones like this, or that, or even this one. They don't change, they don't adapt to the foot. So when you try them on, they will stay like this, okay? Just something to bear in mind. I hope this tip has helped you or will help you in choosing your next Tango shoe. I know that there are many more points, but at least some of them, some ideas for bearing in mind when choosing your next shoe. So if you want to receive the next Tango tip as soon as it gets out, subscribe to our website. And of course, you can find us on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook. And please comment, share and like. And let me know if you have a special topic you would like me to talk about. I'm happy to read you. See you next time!